at the Sandy Spring Friends Meeting House in Sandy Spring, Maryland. In 1770, James Brooke gave this land to his sons for the use of Quaker worship. The building was completed in 1870. Cemetery next to the meeting house. Over here are the graves of many previous members, and on this side in the empty space there are 135 unmarked graves. Also, behind the meeting house, the ashes were scattered of previous cremated members.
Despite American ideals based on equality, slavery was still very commonplace in Maryland, and equality was restricted for many people. Despite these society norms, Quakers believed in equality for all people, regardless of gender, race, or age. The Quakers set all their slaves free.
The Quakers were part of the abolitionist movement. They also helped with the Underground Railroad, and they're a reason why there's such a strong African American community today in this area. They freed their slaves and compensated them with land.
The path once used as part of the Underground Railroad for escaping slaves, with the help of Quakers and other abolitionists, is located in the woods behind the meeting house, near the location of the original Sandy Spring. In the period between 1810 and 1850, around 100,000 slaves escaped from bondage in the South through the Underground Railroad.
In the meeting house, there is a partition to divide men and women during meetings and worship. These separate meetings were abandoned in 1890 due to their values of equality. In 1968, a balcony was added using the old partition panel.
The Quakers are responsible for the Sandy Spring Brink and the Sandy Spring Friends School. The Quakers are the reason why there's so many historical places in Sandy Spring Slave Museum and the Sandy Spring Museum, and they both feature the effects of the Quaker community in Sandy Spring.
Another prominent reason the Quaker community is still in effect in this area is because the Quaker Friends Meeting House is still used to this day for Quaker worship on Sundays. It is one of the only Quaker meeting houses in the area that has stayed with the traditional Quaker practice of silent worship, where anyone is free to stand up at any time and speak their mind. Other Quaker meeting houses have reverted to more traditional Christian church practices, where you see a preacher giving a sermon.